Hindu marriages. Section 5 to 8. Marriage of Hindu male to his wife's mother is void unless protected by the custom or usage. A groom of 25 years marry a bride of 15 years of age under Hindu law. The marriage is valid but punishable. Out of which one of the following is not a void marriage? That either party is of bad character. Which one of the following section of Hindu Marriages Act 1955 provides condition of marriage? Section 5. Can a Hindu marry second time on the basis of written consent of his wife? No. The marriage may be solemnized between two Hindu if bridegroom completes the age of 21 year and bride completed the age of 18 year. As per Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Sagutra marriage is perfectly valid. A second marriage of a married Hindu man contracted after his conversion to Muslim faith is void. Which one of the following is a ceremony without the performance of which a Hindu marriage is considered to be null and void? None of the above. Section 5 sub clause 1 of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955 provided for monogamy. Marriage between a married man and unmarried woman is void, which is not a condition for valid Hindu marriage. B. Which ones are considered condition? Neither party has a spouse living at the time of marriage. The parents are not within the degree of prohibited relationship unless the custom and usage governing each of them permit of a marriage between the two. The partners are not suppliant of each other unless the custom and usage governing each of them permits a marriage between the two. Which of the following is not a prerequisite of a valid marriage under Hindu Marriage Act 1956? Either party must be Hindu. A party is regarded as not having the mental capacity to solemnize the marriage if suffering from unsoundness of mind, mental disorder, insanity, or epilepsy. In modern Hindu law, marriage has become monogamous. Section 5(1) of Hindu Marriage Act introduces monogamy. Any marriage solemnized in contravention of the condition specified in Clause 1 of Section 5 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955 shall be null and void. Under Hindu law, if a minor marries without the consent of the parent guardian, the marriage would be valid. A groom of 25 year age married to a bride of 15 years of age, under Hindu law, the marriage is valid but punishable. If parties to the Hindu marriage are suppliant to each other, the marriage is void. A marriage under Hindu Marriage Act 1955 between two persons within prohibited degrees, the relationship is void. A groom of 22 years of age marry a bride of 15 years of age. The marriage under Hindu law is valid but punishable. A boy of 17 years marry a girl of 15 years. The marriage is valid but punishable. A marries B, the widow of his elder brother. The marriage is void. In which one of the following ceremony is the obligatory under Hindu Marriage Act for valid marriage? Customary rites and ceremony of either party. Kanyadan is an important ceremony of Hindu marriage. It is mandatory for Hindu to be held valid. False. Hindu Marriage Act 1955 does not prescribe any ceremony prerequisite for solemnization of marriage, but leaves it the party to choose from a ceremonial marriage which is in accordance with the custom or usage applicable to either party. A Hindu marriage may be solemnized according to customary rites and ceremony of either party, bride or bridegroom thereto. Registration of marriage has been made compulsory by Hindu Marriage Act 1955 under Section 8. Which section of Hindu Marriage Act 1955 deals with the making rule regarding the registration of marriage? Section 8. Non-registration of marriage under Section 8 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955 does not invalidate the marriage but call for imposition of penalty. Which one of the following section of Hindu Marriage Act 1955 provided as to registration of marriage? Section 8. Under which section of Hindu Marriage Act 1955 the provision relating to registration of marriage is given? Section 8. In state where compulsory registration of marriage is required, non-registration of marriage will be not affected the validity of the marriage. In which one of the following cases the Supreme Court has directed the state and the central government to make law for compulsory registration of all marriages in India? Seema versus Ashwini Kumar. Supreme Court directive calling the compulsory registration of marriage was laid down in Seema versus Ashwini Kumar. Who out of the following is not a Hindu under Hindu Marriage Act 1955? A legitimate children whose father is a Hindu, mother is a Parsi and brought up as a family member of later on. Which one of the following is not a requirement of valid marriage? Consent of the parties to the marriage. Hindu law is personal law. Which one of the following marriage is valid under Hindu law? Man marrying his deceased wife, sister, man marrying his divorced wife's sister, man marrying his deceased wife's sister, daughter.